I'm Wade.
I'm Stu.
And we're Gallows. You're watching the Kerrang podcast.
Welcome to the Kerrang podcast. We're backstage day 3 with two of Gallows. How are you both?
Very well, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Yeah, you played not so long ago. How was the set?
Yeah, a couple hours ago. It was great. I think the one thing you can usually count on is the sky opening up and it just pissing down at these festivals and sun shining. The set was great. We're gonna go watch the Bronx in a bit. Life is good.
Yeah, and you've just kind of, I guess, kicked off back tour life, really.
Yeah.
We're like 3 shows in now.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. How are you finding it?
It's great. We get in the van in the morning. We ask where we're going, and they drive us here, and then we go and play really loudly. And then after we've played really loudly, we go home.
Yeah. That's it.
Pretty much.
You played a really small show in Brighton, and then obviously you're back in the tent, and then you're kind of doing different stages. What are your favourites to play at the moment?
I think every show's been really different. You know, we wanted to do a small club show to start off the tour because we'd been off the road for about a year. So just something to shake the cobwebs off, and so that was great. You know, really small, intimate club. Then High Park was obviously, we played a few shows that day actually, so that was different, larger scale festival. You know, obviously in good company with Motorhead and Sabbath. And then today, big tent, and a bunch of our friends' bands are here, like Bronx and Trash Talk and Murphy's, and so yeah, it's good. Little family reunion.
If you could crash anyone's stage and maybe do a bit of spot of guest vocals, who would it be on the bill?
Babymetal, probably. I think they're the black flag of a new generation.
Whoa.
I think that they are really saying something that needs to be said. For me, being like a hardcore kid, Babymetal is definitely the black flag of a new generation.
Do you agree?
I mean, who could argue with that?
It's a solid opinion. Amazing. You've thrown me. Black Flag, Babymetal. Well,
you just got to look between the lines, really, in their lyrics and their stage presence. I think it's easy to write them off as being another Japanese fad kind of band, but really I think that they sing from the heart, and it's relevant to, well, being from Watford, to me, it's relevant to the streets.
Perfect. You're not from Watford. Is it as relevant?
You can tell I'm not from Watford. No?
Do you feel like you're from Watford now?
Yeah, honorary. Yeah.
And then what have you got planned for the rest of the summer? Are you excited for everyone to start hearing new material?
Yeah, we had a 7-inch just come out, so we just put out a new single, Chains, on Ven Records, and we're hitting the road, pretty much festivals all this summer, for the next month anyways, and then in the studio to finish up a new record. So that'll definitely be out this autumn.
And everyone's kind of what can we expect from the new record?
Well, it's kind of interesting actually. We put the 7-inch with Chains and Red Sweater out first because they're the songs that we finished them first in the studio, and they're the ones with the guitars on. I think generally on the new album, people are going to be surprised with how good I am at playing the spoons. Yeah. There's a lot on that. So we did Chains as like part of a 4-song epic. So there's Chains, then there's Spoons, and then there's Knives and Forks. And we kind of...
I can't keep it together.
I'm worried that you eat food with chains, though. Everything else is cutlery.
We eat off the chains.
Okay.
'Cause everything with Gallows is off the chain.
Yeah. As of now. Okay. You did play Chains today, and how do you find playing it? You enjoying playing new stuff?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's still a really, really heavy song, but it's heavy in a different way. You know, it's got this kind of doomy, trudging quality to it, so it fits really nice in with the rest of the songs, you know, because the last record especially, there's a lot of just, 2-minute blasts of anger, and this one, it's different, but I think it fits in the scheme of things nicely, so it'll be interesting to write some new songs, and I think it'll give the set a new life.
There's a lot of energy in the new record. I wouldn't want people to hear Chains, which, as Wade says, it's a doomy track, and think that that's the whole kind of energy spectrum across the record. There's still a lot of that Gallows, like frantic, hard, fast stuff on the records.
Awesome. Well, we can't wait to hear it, and look forward to seeing a lot more of you for the rest of the year.
Thanks.
Thank you for talking to us.
You got a serious answer out of me at the end.
Thanks. We got there. Thank you.